Welcome to Golden Truth Tarot, my golden friends. Before I start today's video, I want to remind you that on my website, you can find jewelry made with the highest quality crystals and gemstones that I sourced personally from the prestigious Tucson Gem Show that was held in Arizona this past January. If you're interested in anything, go on my website. I have different types of bracelets. Everything is handmade by me. You can also find different types of rings. You can find necklaces, earrings, anything you might like. Also, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can book through my website. The link is below this video on www.goldentruthtarot.com. And some of the jewelry, you can find them on my Etsy store as well. Just type Golden Truth Tarot. Thank you so much for staying with me through this message. And now let's move on to the video. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your June reading. Let's get started with the first week of June. During this week, I see you focusing on your mental health, focusing on healing your inner child, traumas from your past. Some of you guys are going to therapy. Some of you are reading self-help books. You have improved a lot. You feel much better about yourself. You're focusing on your future. You have goals. You're more optimistic. I also see that you have made some changes to prove to yourself and others that you're more mature and more responsible. So if you were living with your parents, or if you lived in a situation where you had to share rent or your living space with other people and you didn't have much control of your day-to-day life, now you have moved out, you're living by yourself, and you have more control of your life, of how things are run, how you pay your bills, everything. And this is helping you. It's helping your self-esteem. It's helping you feel more confident. I'm also seeing, for those Aquariuses who are single, someone coming back into your life, someone from your past, someone who you might have been friends, childhood friends, or went to school together. It was just a platonic relationship, or you dated for a little bit. You had a very good, positive, genuine bond between the two of you, very innocent, but because you were so young in age, once you grew up and your paths divided and you did something else, they did something else, and you lost contact with them for a while. Now they're coming back into your life, and this return is very significant because it's showing me that this person is meant to be in your life for a long time. And this had to happen for both of you to have, each of you have your own personal experiences, so now you can be together more prepared for life and enjoy and value each other's company even more. I also see for some Aquariuses who have children that your children are trying to gain their independence, and there might be a little bit of a conflict there, a power struggle between you letting go, fearing for their safety and wanting to protect them and always be there for them, and them wanting to be independent and grown and do their own thing. So that's going to it's a different stage in your life, and it can be difficult, it can be scary for Aquariuses who are parents, and you want to give them their freedom and everything, but you also want to see that they're responsible as well, because you still worry, you still have this sense of wanting to keep them as close to you and as safe as possible. In the second week of June, I see that a lot of things are still pending for the things that you want to accomplish. And this is going to be a great time to just rest, Aquarius. Just rest, just relax, take everything that has happened recently into consideration, have the time to process everything. to reflect, to meditate, to look at things in a different perspective. Sometimes even the things that you see as challenges or things are stopping you, or that you might think of them as problems, they can actually be a blessing in disguise. So take that time to prepare for the next steps that you want to take, to prepare for the future, because I do see that you have a lot of plans to travel. Some of you have plans to relocate. Some of you have plans to improve their career and take a chance, take a step forward. Those Aquariuses who have your own business, I see that you're planning to expand your business, expand to a different location, expand to a different product, buy new product, import, export, create something of value for your customers, for your clientele. For others, I see that this can be a desire to, there's a strong desire here to travel for fun, but also to relocate and look at different options that you have to move to a different city or move to a different state. For others, I see a desire to improve your career, to take your career to the next level and do something else, something in terms of being in a position where you're teaching others, being in a position where you are providing, managing, and helping others, and also, of course, improving your resume, your skills, and being more qualified as well. So there's a lot of plans, there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish for yourself. Also, this new person coming back into your life is going to bring a lot of questions in your mind. You're not quite ready. You need some time to see what you're going to do to in terms of having them back into your life, and where you're planning to go from there. You are feeling a bit stuck. You know that you have to make some changes in your life in order to fit this person back into your life, back into your reality. And in the third week, there's going to be a lot of talk about travel, about the future, plans for the future, what you're going to do. And I see that for those of you who are in this situation where you have this person from your past coming back into your life, there might be some talk about relocating together. They have the same plans as you do. They might even have lived in another country, and now they're back visiting, and this is why you're seeing each other again. And you might have plans, come stay with me, this is a better option, it's much better over there. So plans about moving, plans about relocating, plans about expanding what you currently have to something else, something more, going from and allowing you the option to create, which is so important for you, Aquarius, is the freedom to create, the freedom to be yourself, the freedom to live life to its fullest, and enjoy every aspect of it. In the last week, the Eight of Pentacles, it's all about work, improving your skills, improving how you work with others, your reputation at work, your career. You're focusing so much on what the future has to offer you. The Eight is all about also money, power, stability. You want to be the best you can be at what you do for a living. You want to be someone who is known for their excellence, for how creative they are, for how successful they are. So you're working, you have a clear vision of the things that you want to accomplish, and you're working every day towards doing that, towards accomplishing exactly that. And you're in the right path. You are financially, a lot of you Aquariuses, and we are in the age of Aquarius, so this is an amazing time for you guys. You are headed towards having that financial freedom and being very secure and stable in in your profit, and how much money you make, and also how much freedom you have at work, and how much money you make, and also how professional you are and how others perceive you. You are in the right track, and all your hard work is paying off. So this is going to be a fantastic, the last week of June is going to be a fantastic week when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your reputation. And overall, the month of June is going to be a month of healing, a month of peace, a month of growth and improving on yourself. And from the Oracle of Love, the message for you guys is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And this message applies to Aquariuses who are currently in a relationship, and they have this strong bond with one another. But it also applies to those Aquariuses who are single but will have this person from the past come back into your life. You know this is true love. You know this is a romance of a lifetime, because the moment you are with this person, you feel at home, you feel safe, you feel like you were always supposed to be in each other's life. Like, even though you haven't seen them for some time, for some years, you still belong together. This is true love. This is a beautiful, passionate relationship. You want to take your time. You might feel a bit scared, or there is still some fear of commitment for some Aquariuses. Aquariuses are very loyal. They tend to look cold, aloof. They have a sense of fear of losing their independence, but they're very loyal and very dedicated. Once they make that decision to fully commit to someone, then you're very, very dedicated. So yeah, there is some fear here, fear of the past, some traumas that you have to deal with within yourself. And you have done an amazing job to look within yourself and seeing where the problems are and how you can face them. But there's still a sense of the desire to take your time, to really be secure. You don't want to jump into anything at first without taking your time to really see how things are going to evolve. And you know this person as maybe a child, you know this person as a teenager, but maybe you don't know them as an adult. So you need time to also see how they have changed during this time that you haven't been together. Overall, it's a beautiful month, a month of growth, a month of improving and healing. So I wish you Aquariuses all the best. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it with other family members and friends. And I see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.